set your kitty down on the towel. You have to have a couple inches of space in front of their paw so that you can wrap them up. Cats aren't typically going to be in this position. They're going to have their feet underneath them, and then you have to make sure that their tail is wrapped up so that you don't break it in the process. But we're going to start at the front. So what we're going to do is kind of loop the towel over those front feet. I typically will then grab it behind the head with one hand and start to wrap one side of the towel. This is where you need to make sure that that tail is in fact tucked up, because if you just, you're going to break the tail. So folding that back side, always keeping a hand on the patient, and then wrapping that additional side. If you have time, you can fix those little folds so that it's a little bit more pretty, but if you're rushing, a burrito's a burrito. No feet's exposed, complete control. If I needed to after this point, I could use my body to hold him in, and I could pop one of his little feet out if I needed to do a cephalic blood draw. It's hard when they're stuffed animals, but I could hold in a C-grip and pull that arm out and roll the vein for the blood draw. Yeah?
You're good.
Kitty burrito. Done.
Can you like cut the tail off of the cat, kind of like with dogs?
Can you dock the tail?
Yeah.
Yes. It's not typically done, but it is possible.
Would there be a reason to?
Potentially a cosmetic, just for like looks, or if the cat, maybe the cat is like a dog and has a really, what we call a happy tail. If the cat is whacking its tail on things and injuring it and the tip of it is bleeding, that could be a potential reason for even a partial amputation.
Mm.
If the cat breaks its tail, how do you like
If the cat what?
break? If you break the cat's tail, like you just gonna
Just don't.
No, like if it does happen, like how do you deal with it? Or you just done for?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't, it's not a area that heals very well.
Sorry, you just thought of, like, the tail and stuff. So, my sister's boyfriend has this chihuahua, and they're at the house. But my sister doesn't live in the house or anything, and her boyfriend doesn't live in the house or anything either, right? So, one day my sister was gone, and she was gonna go feed the chihuahua. His name is Papas. So she was gonna go feed Papas, because nobody has fed him yet, and he's been home alone for days. So he goes, and there's like blood trails and everything. He ate his tail, Miss Hamilton. And now he has like a little Doberman stuff. Yeah.
Why did they not feed him in the first place?
Well, the mom was out of town, I guess, and like nobody told my sister, and my sister's the only one who could go. So that day, like, her boyfriend was like, hey, can you go feed Papas when you go feed the two other Dobermans? I mean, not the Doberman, the German Shepherds. And then she was like, yeah, I'll go feed Papas. And then she walked in, there's a bunch of blood anywhere, and like a piece of his tail, like, on the floor.
So probably more so out of anxiety than out of hunger. But yeah, your animals will eat you if you die in the house and they don't eat. They'll just eat you. So
I've heard that.
I can see them eating themselves too.
Did you know we have the force to eat or bite our own finger?
Absolutely. Don't try it, because you can. You can bite your own finger off. It's the same force that you use to bite a carrot. I love carrots.
You should eat your finger.
All right, guys, so if you want to go back to class, that's fine. That's all we're going to do for today.